Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that you kind of mentioned in passing. Obviously, you and Cozz have been. You guys had my favorite song on the Dreamville project.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
I know the fans have been waiting to see what's going to happen with this
for a long time.
Theory of an album between you two.
Yeah. Nah, it's 100% coming.
It's probably a lot easier to make happen now, to be quite frank. Right?
Yeah. And Cozz has some label situations, not with Dreamville, but with Interscope. If I can't say that, Cozz, I'm sorry. But he's figured that out now too. So now it's like super easy. You know what I mean? And same thing with us, bro. We had like 45 records, and because every time we would lock in for like 3 months and do some records, then we would hit a wall, you know what I mean? And then it was on my end, I'm like, okay, I know with TDE, I'm probably only gonna drop once every 2 to 3 years. Do I wanna waste my drop with Cozz? Like, you know what I mean? So it was always a thing like that. And then with Cozz, same thing, you know, with him, not the length, but just like him being like, okay, timing wise, does it make sense? But now with me independent, with him like basically independent, it's super easy. Like the track list is basically locked in. We just finishing up a couple loose strings.
Is it kind of like a concept?
Nah. We actually, it's funny because we actually like, it sounds a lot different than I think people are gonna like assume it'll sound. It's super fun. It's a lot of raps, of course, but we got like a lot of records that like, it sounds like very, very much LA. And I think that's different because me and Cozz both don't necessarily have like the typical LA sound.
Right.
Yeah, but it sounds very LA. And it's a fun album. Like we had a lot of fun making this shit over the years, for real. Like we got some of my favorite records I've even ever made, period, on this album. So yeah.
You put Ransom and Coyote on a song together, which
Fire.
is so awesome and random.
Yeah, and random as fuck.
Ransom is like one of the most prolific independent rappers ever.
Yes,
like this guy is a fucking beast.
Yeah, shout out my dog Ransom.
Mixtape legend, independent legend, and then Coyote obviously on the new side of the LA shit. They're going crazy.
I gotta. My schedule been crazy. We're shooting a video for it, but I also gotta. You know, they go crazy with the content. I need to catch up with them, and they go crazy with
Coyote. They got the best videos in the game. I feel like,
especially they go crazy.
Being independent,
bro. They be having mariachi bands behind them in the Instagram videos, like full blown, and these are like real Mexicans, like, like these are real Mexicans with the hats playing it. Like that shit is crazy to me, bro. Like,
they do not play with the content. Is that something like? Because I knew them when they were signed with Whack.
Yep.
And they had kind of gotten into this like funk where they couldn't release music when they wanted. Kind of similar, right? Mm-hmm. So then they just started dropping shit on Instagram.
Yep.
And that's when I just saw the flip switch,
the attention, and all of that.
And then everything they do is on the phone.
Yeah, bro, that shit is crazy.
But people would think that they have like a content. It's not. It's like Guapo and Rick, and they're just they do their own shit.
They
on
just
the phone,
do their own
and then
shit,
they put it
bro.
in CapCut.
Yeah, nah, they're super inspiring to me because they like, so everything about me and Coyote's relationship is random. Like I met them in a barbershop and didn't even know they do music at first, and then they're
barbers.
That's what I'm saying. Like so they cut next to my barber at the time, and then like something ended up coming up in conversation. I was like, y'all do music? And I was like, send me some shit. And then they were hard. And I'm like, all right, bet. And then I start following them on the gram and I'm seeing the video. I'm like, oh, these niggas is like crazy. So I met them like when they were still signed to Whack, but started doing the videos. And so I'm like, okay, they actually fire. So we did that record a while ago, but we did it before Porches, actually. So yeah, definitely a while ago. And I was gonna put it on Porches, but ended up holding back off of it. And then they were about to put it out, and I told them that they could, but then we talked about doing this project, so I was like, hold on. So it ended up working out. And then Ransom, I actually met him through my engineer, and I wanted another rapper on it. I don't know why, it just felt like a posse cut.
Right.
And so, yeah, but it worked though. And they verses, they smoked it. Yeah.